The Houston Rockets trade for Kevin Durant, and automatically off the rip, this trade is A+ to me. I already know what many of you guys are going to say. Oh, KD, he's 36, he's 37, he's your aging superstar. But I think you guys forget that Kevin Durant, he's still a great offensive player. He's an elite scorer. He's still a top 5 scorer in this league, even with him being that age. It's crazy. And the Rockets, they had a young core already. So them adding Kevin Durant, they know that he's aged and they know they only have a few years with him. I'm pretty sure that they know that, bro. So that's why they got him, and they're about to just try to go for it all. Why not? I mean, the Rockets, they add a closer. They didn't have that in the playoffs. So adding Kevin Durant to a team that didn't have a closer that went to 7 games, bro, come on. This Houston Rockets team took the Golden State Warriors to Game 7 with no offense, with terrible offense, one of the worst offenses in the entire NBA. And they add Kevin Durant to that now, who's a good jump shooter, who's a good mid-range shooter, who's still driving, putting pressure on the defense, not as much as he used to, but he still could do that. I'm going to take the Rockets to win that game versus the Warriors, bro. I mean, they already went to 7 without a great offensive player. Now adding KD, the team is just way better. Like I said, he already changes a lot. The Houston Rockets, I believe that they will be a 2 to 4 seed, honestly. Obviously, OKC is going to be the best team in the Western Conference, but the Houston Rockets, even last year, they were the 2nd seed with Jalen Green. With Jalen Green being inconsistent, with Jalen Green playing a lot of games, though, as well. I think that's where he gets Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant, he has been injured over the last couple of seasons, and he is an aging star, so it's like, that's where the record is going to look a little, but that's why I say they're going to be 2 to 4 in that seed somewhere. I don't think they're going to be anywhere below at least like the 5th seed, for real. Think about it like this. The Rockets, they don't care about being a 2 seed again. They want to go into the playoffs and they want to make some noise. That's why they added Kevin Durant. I believe in the regular season, Jalen Green, he averaged about 22 points a game. He wasn't efficient at all either, but he did have his moments. Now imagine swapping him with Kevin Durant. You get 26 to 27 a game efficiently, and KD is still playing defense. If you guys watched the Suns last year, I know they were a terrible, terrible defense, but KD was by far their best defender. He was their best rim protector. Yes, Kevin Durant, he's a decent defender, and if you add him to a Rockets defense who's already with so many young guys who are competitive, athletic, and just doing a lot to get stops on defense, pick Kevin Durant on that crew, this is going to be a tough team to beat. And if I'm the West, I'm a little nervous. Once again, I want you guys to know the Rockets, they traded Jalen Green because of what he did in the playoffs. He can't be trusted. It's clear that. Yes, he did average 20 a game in the regular season. He had his moments. Yeah, all of that is cool. But Kevin Durant, he is a consistent basketball player. Then in the playoffs, I really think he could give you what Jalen Green can't give you. So it's obvious. The Rockets, they won this trade. But the Suns, I just don't know what they're doing. I don't get why they would trade for Jalen Green or why I don't know how this trade went, but they have Jalen Green and Dylan Brooks now, and the Rockets have Kevin Durant and still a lot of athletic defenders. I just don't get how the Suns can get a Sengun, an Amen Thompson, a Jabari Smith, a Cam Whitmore. All these players, bro. All these players, and you ended up with Jalen Green and Dylan Brooks, bro, next to Devin Booker. Wow. Teams probably feel like Jalen Green, he does have an upside. He's going to be the future of the NBA. He is going to become a great basketball player. But the Suns, they cannot risk that right now. Devin Booker is turning 30 years old. 30 years old. He's not going to want to play on our roster anymore. He's not going to want to keep losing. He already missed the playoffs last year. The year before that, he was a first-round exit. The year before that, he was eliminated in the 2nd round. Why would he want to keep just, you know what I'm trying to say? But when it comes down to record in the Western Conference, the Rockets, they will definitely be a top seed in that conference for sure. I don't know who they could beat in the West. I don't know what teams will challenge them. I don't know what teams they could challenge. But when we're looking at this roster right here, this is a perfect team. You traded away 20 a game that was inefficient for efficient 26 to 7 a game. You traded a negative defender for a defender who could actually defend. And then the best part is that you get to bring those young players off the bench. Like I said, Jabari Smith, Tari Eason, Cam Whitmore, those guys who had potential and who could play defense and who could play on this court. So let's just see, man. I'm happy to see the team. I'm happy to see Kevin Durant's going to be competing in the Western Conference again. KD surrounded by so many young defensive talent. It's going to be insane, bro. So let's see what KD does. Before I end the video, what I will say is that I don't expect Kevin Durant to win the championship with this team. I just don't. I know you guys are saying they were the 2nd seed last year and he's with so much younger. No, he's not winning a championship with this team. Fred VanVleet is probably his 2nd best offensive player. Or Sengun, my bad. I forgot about Sengun. Sengun or Fred is his 2nd best offensive players. He's not winning a championship with those two as his 2nd best players. Fred VanVleet, he can be a good player. Yes, he can contribute, and he can run the offense at times. but I just don't trust VanVleet in the long run. If you're trying to go get a championship, he's not that guy. Sengun, he does have his moments where he looks like a good player, but he's somebody I don't really trust either personally. Kevin Durant, there will be times where the offense still looks bad, yes, but Kevin Durant, he will always come to play. He will be that elite jump shooter that we know him for. So let's just see what Kevin Durant does. I always have faith in Kevin Durant. I think he could win. So let's just see, though. But this season and with this team, no. But 6 likes and I'm out. See you guys in the next. The next video will be about the Orlando Magic or the New York Knicks. Those are two teams who I think in the Eastern Conference, they have a shot next year with Boston, with the Pacers, with the Bucks all being out. Let's see what happens.